producers are boring in the year 2025 in the hip hop game, especially on YouTube. And got a lot of videos on YouTube right now talking about it. So if you want to go over to my YouTube channel, check it out, please do so. I'm going to be cutting my hair on live. If people jump in and they want to talk about this topic, we can talk about the topic. I think it's a cool, fun topic to have because I think it's real. I think it's reality, and I think it's realistic that these guys and these girls, don't get it twisted, girls too, they can't hide, are putting on a show every day when they upload videos to YouTube to capitalize off of the masses of people for monetization gain and just money in general. Like they want money, fame, money, popularity, fame, and to be pushed forward. And that's not what an audio engineer is. That's not what music production is. That's what they're making it seem like it is. They're making it seem like, you should be making these types of videos and, jumping on the bandwagon with all the big companies and letting the companies control the narrative as well. Buy my product. You need more gear. You need more gear. You need more gear. You need more updates. You need more of this and more of that. That's what the game has turned into. And I'm here to tell you that music production, that's not music production. That's not audio engineering. That's not mixing and mastering. They're using, mixing, mastering, audio engineering. They're using, equipment. They're using all the popularity and what people are perceiving to be famous. They're using that to their advantage to capitalize off of everybody else. So let's get started with this haircut. I'm at home, so you might get some interruptions. The kids might need me. Well, I'm gonna try to cut quick. Cause I got a video to do later. So I want to get my hair cut now and do the video later. I'm trying to cut quick. Turn the light on. We try to cut quick, but we can still talk about these boring music producers in the game who are doing nothing, promoting their MIDI chord packs, their drum packs, their loop packs, their merchandise. They're working for the big companies to make the big companies richer. Millions and millions of dollars are being poured into all these companies. And they're using these boring people on the internet because of their likability and their fame. Yo, what up? What's good, Tucker? So they're using people who are not afraid to get on camera to talk. That's what they're doing. The big companies don't even pay for advertisement anymore. You don't see Akai and all these companies using commercials on NBC, TBS, the Disney Plus, they don't pay for no advertisement. They're using these influencers to market and promote their product. Because the people in the world want to be entertained. People in the world are always starving, looking for knowledge or something creative to do or something to put their time into. So these influencers, or who are supposed to be top tier musical producers in the game, sit on YouTube and just do these YouTube content driven videos and say that that's music production. I'm here to tell you that's not music production in the game. So when I look at these videos, I'm like, this is boring content because it's not real content. It's not real music, audio engineering, real music production. That's my biggest problem. So when I search up NPC, Music Production Center, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I want to see real audio engineers working in a studio under stressful environments, really, really putting in that work to do a single, to do an album, to work on film scores. Not somebody sitting in the room talking about, hey man, like I got this product here, guys. This product is great, guys. You should go get it. Click my affiliated link. I don't want to see any of that. What else, Charlotte? I don't want to see that. I want to see real audio engineering, real music production. I don't want to see somebody making a beat for like 5 minutes, which is a simple melody, maybe a sample beat, maybe 808 kick drum, triplet hi-hats, and they're sitting there bobbing their head like this, and they call that music production. I don't want to see that. I want to see real audio engineers going into the studio and working with a real artist. Show me somebody working with Celine Dion. Show me somebody working with Nas. So, the Clips just dropped the album. Show me somebody working with Clips. Real live artists in the studio. And I want to see musical producers in the studio working. You know what I'm saying? Like audio engineering, putting input into the song, into the tracks. Like really saying like, yo, no, let's use this compressor. No, I don't like that vocal sounding this way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Oh, let's take a pause today. Let's call somebody to come into the studio and to do a piano or do a guitar or do a bass guitar. Like really, really showing what a musical producer really is in the game. Like not somebody who's sitting in front of their computer, sitting in front of a camera, like how I'm doing right now, saying, "Hey guys, what's up, man? We're gonna talk about the new update. Native Instruments just came out with a new update." That's not audio engineering, man. That's not real music production. It's not, man. That's content creation. So I don't want to see content creation. I want to see audio engineering. I want to see the science behind everything. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jeanette? What up? Like, there's a time and a place for content creation, right? Like, we know that, like, we get that. I like watching content creation videos too. Okay? Let's get this straight. I like watching content creation videos as well. But these musical producers in the game who are hogging the algorithm don't show music production and content creation. They only show something that they thought of in their mind or something that they copied off of another YouTuber to make a content creation style video to capitalize off of people to make money, to monetize. That's it. They don't go and show real audio engineering. That's my biggest problem, man. They fake like they are. So they're tricking the masses. Think about it, man. They have so many people in their back pocket, so many people that watch them. So now everybody think that that's music production. That's not music production, guys. It's not. That's not music production. You know what I'm saying? Take it from a person, take it from me. I went to school for audio engineering. Okay? I studied under my professors. Not only did I go to school for audio engineering, I was in the big studios working with artists. Okay? So even if I wasn't the audio engineer or I wasn't the mixing or mastering engineer at those times, I was still learning. So I would sit in the back and watch, or I would go and ask the engineer some questions, or I'll talk with the artist. I'll talk with the artist, such as Legend or Words from True Legend. I would talk with him like, yo, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And I would learn. And I would see stuff, right? So I was in the studio around real artists from record labels, Bad Boy Records, like all sorts of record labels, you know what I'm saying? And the artists that I was with that brought me there, you know what I'm saying? The audio engineers, even the producers would show up to the sessions. And I would hear and watch. So the stuff that you see in the sessions, those studio sessions from studios all over New York. Oh, I'm talking about Long Island, New York, Queens, New York, Bronx, New York, even in Brooklyn, New York. I was everywhere. Even in studios in Manhattan. I was everywhere. And I was traveling with the art. I was going mad places. They were not talking about Akai or the MPC or the SP44 or Machine, Native Instruments or Arturia or like Rupert Neve or SSL or Mackie or Yamaha. They weren't talking about none of that. They were going in to they were putting in the work. The equipment was there, but it's just a tool to use. They weren't talking about go home and make a video promoting this so I could get views. They were putting in the work. They were working in the music industry, working on their craft, working in the game. And I'm seeing this. I'm living it. Even if I wasn't the person at that time, later on I became that person. So like when I started producing, when I started making beats, then when I started making beats, they're like, yo, we got the studio session. Then I start going to the studio because now they're like, we got to go. I don't know. I'm not burning stuff on CD or emailing beats. I'm actually taking the files with me and I'm going to the studio with the artist. Now I'm in there watching and seeing what's going on. Then I'm putting input. So I produce records. I've legit gone to the studios, produced records with artists. Gave my input, say spit it like this, take your time, slow it down. You know what I'm saying? They said, can you fix the beat? Then and at that time I didn't have an NBC, so I gotta go home, jump on FL Studio, Fruity Loops at the time, fix the beat, change this, change that, bring multiple versions of the beat back to the studio, put that back in the board. Now they rhyme and doing anything, like all sorts of like music production, like get into the real world. And working with the recording engineer. So I'm going to the studios and I'm working with the recording engineer as the producer. I wasn't even like doing like mixing, mastering, recording at the time. I didn't even go to school at that time for audio production yet. This is the early days of my career. But I'm in the studio and I'm working, I'm seeing all this stuff. The trials and tribulations, the drama, you know what I'm saying? The confusion. So when I go on YouTube and I see people like, hey guys, you're talking about the MPC. That's not audio engineering. That's not music production. That's not recording. None of that, man. Making a trap hi-hat, 808 kick drum beat. Come on, man. That's stupid content. It's boring. Because it's not the real game. It's not going to take you anywhere. It's not going to take you anywhere. It's not. Come on, man. Beat review videos is not going to take you nowhere, guys. Half the people in the game know how to make beats now. The recording engineer that's sitting there recording the artist that you're working with knows how to make beats. Everybody know how to make beats. So doing beat reviews, come on, that's not where it's at. Who cares about a beat review? If you need a beat review, send your beats to artists. If you need a beat review done, send your beat to artists. They're going to review your beat because they're the ones who might potentially use it. And they're going to say what they have to say about your beat. And it's not going to come from a biased standpoint where they're trying to monetize and just try to use you for the YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? Let the real art, it don't matter. Jackson, Carter, it don't matter. I'm not big on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little bit of people that jump in here, not a lot, a little bit of people, it's okay. But I still want to get my message and my point across, you know what I mean? Because somebody might see this video and they might wake up. They might wake up and be like, yo, this guy is right. Why go to the guy who has 100,000, 200,000 YouTube subscribers and that person is doing beat review videos? Why go to his channel when all you got to do is just send your beats to real artists? They're going to review your beats because they're the ones who's going to be jumping on it. They're going to tell you what to fix. Live, right there on the spot. You picture me sending my beats to some YouTuber who's just only doing beat review videos just so they can make monetization money to fill their pockets up with dough. That don't make any sense. When I first started doing music production, I wasn't on YouTube looking to send my beats to no YouTuber to listen to it. I was contacting the artists in my neighborhood. Y'all got these beats. Word? Send them to me or bring them over. And I go let them listen to the beats. Maybe in store. Like I would go to stores. So like out here in New York, we got these local shops and you go and you can play your beats. I play the beat and they be like, I don't like this, I don't like that. I'm like, cool, what you don't like about it? So that's my beat review. That's the critique. That's the critique coming from a real live individual on this earth. Yo, what up, Hype Beast Dad? What up? What up, brother? Get real input from real live people, not somebody who has something to gain. Oh, thank you for the sub, Jackson. Appreciate that. Don't get a beat review for somebody who's going to use your beat review as monetization gain. They're monetizing it. So while their live stream is going and they're playing your beats, they're making money. How is that a legit beat review? They're just trying to keep you there so the watch time hours can go up and the ads keep rolling. All the advertisements keep playing and playing. So they're making money off of your beats while the beat is playing. Your beats are playing and then they come with some stupid ass critique like, oh yeah, I like it, man. It's cool, but you know, maybe add a little bit more 808 to that. That's not a beat review. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's just somebody trying to make money off of you. You gotta go to the real world and let the real world hear your beats. That's like when your music plays on the radio. If it even gets to the radio. The real world is going to let you know if it's a hit record. Not some YouTuber who's trying to get money off of you. So that's what I'm trying to say. These guys are boring. They're mad boring because when you watch them, like for me, when I watch these guys online, and I don't want to watch them, so and I haven't been to their channels, like I don't watch their videos like anymore. But hear me out. When I go to search audio engineering, music production, MPC, this device, how are people incorporating the MPC into their workflow with audio engineering in 2025, and just random searches, whatever you want to do, whatever your mind conjures up, right? And then the first thing that pops up is all of these influencers, content creators, they hog the algorithm. They hog it, yo. Literally hog the algorithm, like all of them, male and female. Hey guys, I'm doing females are like, I'm doing a 5-minute beat challenge, or I'm doing a finger drumming, or this and that. What that got to do with real audio engineering, music production, working on mixing vocals, mixing a track, you know what I'm saying, compressing, outboard gear, you know, fighting, arguing, miscommunication, like all the stuff that happens when you go into the real world. That's not what you see in the algorithm. They are hogging the algorithm. I don't want to see that because it's not realistic. It's not real life. But the problem is like they flooded the algorithm so much that people believe that that is music production now. So when I speak, they can say, oh, that guy is hating on us. That guy's a hater. That guy is not real. That guy is mad because he don't make money. He don't have placements. They could use all that against the masses of people because everybody does the same thing. So I take this female, this female, this female, this female producer, or they call themselves producers, but come on, really? Producers. And then this male, this male, this male, this male. So I already got like 8 to 10 people doing the same type of videos. The one person that comes along and says something looks like the bad guy. But what I'm trying to tell you is these people have learned how to manipulate everybody else. So now when you go on YouTube and you search this up, if I go on YouTube right now and I search up NPC and I got 10 people talking about the 3.5 update that's about to drop, or 4.0 update that's about to drop. If I see it, 50,000 other people see it. 100,000 other people see it. So now everybody believes that's what they should be focused on YouTube and inside of music production is an update. Not real audio engineering, mixing and mastering. Not really getting out there and networking and working with other artists or trying to work with other artists or contacting film production companies so you get into a film. That's not what you see. Or try to get on a commercial or jingle, or try to work in like setting up stadiums or setting up sound systems and working with concerts and venues and all this. This music industry goes so deep. There's so many different ways you could go into music. They're not showing none of it. They're showing what they want to show, which is simple content that could make them monetization money over and over and over again. And that's the reason why they could try to, like, you know what I'm saying, say I'm a hater and I'm this and I'm that, because they all work together in this little bandwagon, go along, get along gang on this fake, boring YouTube content that's not real audio engineering. It's not, man. It's not. It is not. I could literally contact so many people and be like, yo, is this YouTube shit really what you go through? Is this YouTube? I could hear me out. What up? If I was to contact my cousin Reek the Villain, y'all know Reek the Villain. He was signed to Busta Rhymes, the conglomerate, right? If I was to contact him right now on the phone, like, yo, what up, cuz? And we get on live and we talk, and I'm like, is this what you went through in the music industry when you was really, really grinding? When you had Swiss Beats producing your records? When you have, you know what I'm saying? When you was doing all that stuff, when you was on BET Cypher and all that stuff, is that what you went through? Somebody sitting in the room talking about, hey guys, they're talking about a 3.0 update, a 4.0 update. Oh, Native Instruments about to drop a new piece of equipment. Is that what you went through? Did you even hear anything like that? Or was you in there working with real audio engineers, mixing and mastering producers, recording engineers? Because people don't understand. Everybody thinks it's all the same. A recording engineer is different from a mixing engineer. A mixing engineer is different from a mastering engineer. That's 3 different jobs right there. And what do all these different jobs do? You know what I'm saying? How do they work together? The YouTuber will tell you, I do it all. I do mixing, I do mastering, I do it all. I use Waves plugins. Waves plugins? Oh yeah, I just mixed down a song today. Really? But you just told me you mixed down a song. None of us saw you mix the song down. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? That's what I'm saying. They're boring because they're not. They're putting together content to make them seem like they're this. They're bigger and better than you. That's boring content. They're putting content together, bits and pieces. What do the people like? Well, they like new equipment. So let's put a video together about new equipment, a new update, a new plugin. Let me go over to Amazon really quick and look up something that could pair with the MPC. So I can say, go to Amazon and buy this. This pairs with your. They'll do a 15, 20-minute video on that. That's not audio engineering. That's not audio engineering. That's not knowing about electricity, currents. You know what I'm saying? That's not learning about soldering, fixing your equipment if it breaks. That's not understanding vocals, and this person sings in the key of C, but this person sings in the key of D. This person sings in the key of F major. What microphone fits that voice? Oh, you should be on a ribbon microphone. Oh, put that bass guitar on the ribbon microphone. It's going to bring out more of a fatter sound, more of a warmer sound. You know what I'm saying? Your voice has too much bass in it. Let's cut some of that bottom end out, and now you're going to sit better in the track. Because I cut the bass out your voice. We don't need the bass in your voice because we already got a fat bass line. You know what I'm saying? And the track itself has a heavy mid-tone, low mids. So we don't need the bass in your voice. Like, that's audio engineering, mixing, and talking through the track. You don't see them do any of that type of stuff, man. Nothing. Like, literally nothing. Right now, let me tell you guys something. I swear to God, guys. Let me tell you something. I can literally finish cutting my hair, put on a fitted hat, you know what I'm saying? Brush my teeth, put on a nice t-shirt, go in my studio, put 2 lights behind me, make sure they glow, put my camera in front of me, put my $1,000 lens on it, put my $500 filters over it, my Cinnabloom and all that stuff, sit it on a tripod, you know what I'm saying? Turn the camera on, put the MPC next to me, and start talking about, hey guys, the 3.5 update is coming out soon, man. What do you think is going to be in it, man? This is what I would like to see in it. What the fuck does that got to do with mixing down Mariah Carey's vocals? When she goes, oh, and she hits that goddamn high note. How are you going to compress Mariah Carey's vocals when she goes into that goddamn high note? How are you going to do that? What de-esser are you going to hit her vocals with? Because when she hits those notes, you're going to have to slam it with a de-esser. But which one? And which one outboard gear? Not a plugin, man. I don't want to hear about no Waves plugins. Or head over to Plugin Boutique, man. They got a deal going on today, guys. You can get the SSL bundle right now for $30. And people don't even know how to use the plugin. Because they don't even know how to use the outboard gear. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people they're not doing real audio engineering. They're not really helping you guys. They're saying, yo man, I'm a platinum producer, guys. I made this beat for this song, and this artist took it and made it platinum, which makes me a platinum producer, which means nobody in the world can say anything to me or about me, because if they do, then they're a hater, because I made it. I got a placement. So forget what they're saying. Come over here and listen to me. And don't forget, when you listen to me, after you finish watching my 15 to 20-minute video that just got me a lot of monetization money, because all the advertisements that roll, yo, don't forget to go in the description and click my affiliated links so you can register to DistroKid, which gives me money. Or so you go buy this plugin, which gives me money. Or you could go buy something off of Zounds, which gives me more money. Instead of really teaching you audio engineering. Come on, man. I went to school for audio engineering. I know what real music sounds like and looks like and how hard it is to really do it. It's hard. It's not these 15 to 20 minute, 30-minute videos on YouTube. It's not that, man. And even the tutorials are fake, man. The tutorials are, that shit's fluff content too. They're not really showing you the whole inner workings and ethics behind putting together a song. They're just saying like, hey man, this is what I did, man. I took a vocal and I chopped it up twice. And then now that's like a certain type of a delay. Then we pan it to the right. Then, you know what I'm saying? Then you put a filter, like, that's not real audio engineering, guys. That's them just making up content. A real audio engineer doesn't even half the time forgets a lot of the shit that they do because it's on the fly. They'll be in there tweaking like a little sound. Like, oh shit, as they're mixing the vocal, they might hear a frequency in their ear that's in the melody that's clashing with the vocal that might be around like 6,000 hertz. So now, but they don't know it's in 6,000 hertz. So now they got to go in there and they got to go with the EQ, maybe a dynamic EQ. And the reason why I say dynamic EQ, because a dynamic EQ, gives you the ability to actually have that EQ like jump up and down. So it's like parallel compression. So it goes in there, and whenever the vocal hit, it'll duck the melody in that frequency. That's dynamic EQ, right? So to duck it out, and once that vocal stops, it'll bring that melody back up. Because maybe the melody sounds great with that frequency in it, but it's clashing with the vocal. Or that frequency sound just doesn't sound good in the track at all. But how do they know that? They know that because in the mixing process, they figured it out. Like, man, this melody just doesn't even sound right, or that frequency doesn't even sound right in the piano, in the organ, in the guitar. But they hear it in the mixing process. So now they go in there, probably use a dynamic EQ or regular EQ, kill that frequency. The rest of the sound sounds good because you still got the bottom end, you still got the top end, whatever it is. You might only take out a little bit, whatever your cue is. So that to me is, as a real audio engineer, they're working. They're in there, like their mind. They're just like this. They got the headphones on. It's like this. So how are you gonna do a tutorial on that? How are you gonna do a tutorial on that when every song is different, every track is different, every audio file that comes through your studio is different? Some audio tracks were made in just the MPC alone, using the MPC synth engine, right? Because a lot of people just use that now. But some people use the rolling keyboard. Some people use Yamaha, Motif. Some people use this, that. Every sound is different. So how are you going to do a tutorial when you don't even know what's really going to come through? You got to hear it. You got to really get into the workflow. So when I used to be in the studios working with Reek and Legend, all these different people, all these different artists, I'm with Artist Michaels, I'm with all these people. The audio engineer is not even talking to us. He's not even talking until he has to. Or somebody asks the question like, hey, why'd you do that? I kind of like that. We can't have that sound in there because of this frequency. And they're showing you charts, man. Man, listen to me, guys. I'm working with an audio engineer. His name is Jazzed Out. Caucasian white boy, right? This motherfucker was pulling out charts. Like, he'll go in his book, he pull out a chart, and he's showing us the frequency range. Like this frequency. And this is not on the computer, literally, like charts, laminated papers of like all these hertz and this and that, and chorusing and flangers and this and reverbs and timings and delays and that, you know what I'm saying, 1/8, 4/8, 16ths and all this shit. He got all this shit on charts. So he strategically is fundamentally producing and engineering the song. And people on the outside don't even know because they're just the talent. You're just the talent. So you made a beat. I made a beat. I'm talented at making a beat. This artist was talented at writing a song. Literally talented at writing the music. They wrote the chorus. They wrote the, you know what I'm saying, the hook. They wrote the verses. They wrote the bridge. They wrote the intro. They wrote the outro. They wrote their ad-lib vocals, or they just know their ad-lib vocals, so they practice the song so much. That's an artist showing their talent and skill, right? So boom. But the audio engineer, who was the musical producer of the whole record, is literally going to tell you, we can't do this, or we can do this, or maybe let me try this. It's going to take a little bit more time. It's going to put a little bit more money on what's happening, because you only booked an hour session, but you want to change this, you want to change that. So now that's going into the whole audio production thing. So now they got to go back in there, and you just broke them out of their concentration. So now they got to put their headphones back on and get back into the concentration of what they were doing. That's a part of audio production, music production, guys. You don't see that in a YouTube video. I just broke down a whole scenario of how you just broke the mixing engineer out of what they were doing. So now they got to get focused again. They got to find the sounds again. They got to tune their ears again. Then they got to get in there and mix. Now they got to think about what you want and what they know needs to be done. Come on, man. It's a lot different than what these YouTubers are putting in front of you on those stupid-ass videos. So when I say they boring, I'm telling you, these people are boring because I know real audio engineer. I know real music. I've sat with people who have way more skills and talented than me, and I've watched them. I've learned from them. I've tried to understand them. I was confused by them. I didn't know what they were talking about sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jackson, what up? He said, I'm back. I didn't know what they were talking about. I went to school for music production in 2009. I'm still friends with my professors. I got them on LinkedIn. I got them on Instagram. And trust me, I don't use them for anything. They're Grammy Award winners. They work in film. I don't contact them for nothing. I don't contact anybody for anything. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm not trying to contact people to get placements. You know what I'm saying? One of my good friends, he was a rap artist named Sharp J. He does movies now. Jamel, he does movies. I can contact him right now. I'm like, yo, what up, Jamel? What up? Yo, and slide on beats to get into a film. I don't do that. Why? That's not my life. I don't want that. I don't want monetization money and all this and that. I just do music because I love it. But listen, these guys, they have a lot of knowledge, man. So when they mix and they do beats, they do orchestra, you know what I'm saying? They compose, they do all this different stuff for music production. They are not sitting on YouTube with a camera, a microphone either here, above the head, and they're saying, guys, man, Akai's about to drop a new update. Oh, guys, Akai just dropped all the prices on their gear, man. What do you think is coming next? They might got a new machine coming. Why are they doing a video like that when they got an NPC sitting in front of them? Who the fuck cares about the next machine that's coming? You got a machine. Why are you not working with that machine to make hit records? If you're on YouTube with a big following and people are watching you, you should be doing real audio engineering, mixing, mastering, recording, showing the process of working with real artists in the industry. That should be your content. Not trying to make people go out and spend more money out of their pockets for gear because you're shilling for the companies. People got families, they got kids, they go to school, they got student loan debt. Like, why do I want to see the algorithm with like 30 content creators talking about, yeah, we got guitar pedals, guys. We got outboard gear, guys. We got NPCs, guys. We got machines, guys. We got SP404 Mark 1, guys. SP404 Mark 2, guys. We got Arturia, guys. We got all this equipment, guys. Go get it. Go get it. How's that helping people? It's not. But people don't understand. So when they see it, they do go and buy. They do watch these videos faithfully because they're getting fake content, but they don't know they're getting fake content. That's my problem. Yo, what up, Maximus? What's good, bro? Niles, what's good? Yo, Jackson, what's good? What's up, everybody? What's good? You know what I'm saying? So he said, why not finish your haircut and start making some useful, constructive videos? What's up, Niles? That comment right there, I finished my You're right about that. I gotta finish my haircut. Now, the useful, constructive videos, this is one of them. This is one of them. So, let me tell you something. Every moment is a teachable moment. And the first moment starts with dialogue. You gotta give people the information. The real information. You gotta give them information. You gotta talk with people, man. You can't just sit there and do the 15, 20-minute videos and talk about a guy and NPC. That's not how's that constructive? That's manipulating. That's tricking people. You got to talk with people as if they're humans. You're a human right now. You're a human being on this earth. This is real life. Me not finishing my haircut and talking to you is real life. That's like barbershop talk. You go into the barbershop, somebody sit down for a 30-minute haircut and they might be in there for an hour and a half because it was barbershop talk. Because they talk about real life. That's why they say the barbershop is the most realest place you could ever be. The beauty salon is the realest place you could ever be. Working in a hospital is one of the realest places you could ever be. Working in a grocery store is one of the realest places you could ever be. Not sitting in your room by yourself thinking of material to try to get monetization money on YouTube. How's that real? That's not real. That's you posing as a character and tricking the people mentally so you can have monetary gain. And they feel good about this fake information, and you feel good because your pockets are getting fatter and you're getting more popularity. So I'd rather talk and not do my haircut, you know what I'm saying? So people can understand there's a different side. This is constructive. You gotta hear me out. You ever went to school? Sometimes a teacher doesn't even finish the lesson. It's almost as if people forget who they are on this earth. They forget that they're human beings. They forget that they went to school. I gotta dry my hair. Never cut your head when it's sweaty. They forget that a teacher might even forget to finish their lesson because they're talking, because they go into a real life talking point, which is going to help you in life. So it is what it is. All right, let's see. So yeah. But we're doing good with the cut, though. Give me 1 second. Yo. I need y'all to be quiet out here because I got to open up the door and let some air in here while I cut my hair. So please, no yelling. Thank you. See, that's real life right there. I got to talk to the little ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, no? You know what I mean? Yo, you got to be quiet. You can't make noise. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he said, did you not just hear what he just said? We just said no. He said community is fed up. It's very much not constructive. You could maybe argue that it's useful, but it sure as fuck isn't constructive. All right. That's your point of view and that's your logic. So,
Excuse me, can we get some credit for drawing, please?
what I've come to realize in the world is that some people mentally, they'll never get it. I've literally come to realize that some people mentally, they will never get it. I've come to realize that, man. No matter what you say, how you say it, who says it, they'll never get it. So those people you cannot save. You cannot save everybody. You cannot help everybody. You can't give everybody information, man. You can only put the information out there for those who might catch it and take heed to it and use it. That's it. So you gotta leave people like that alone. He don't bother me because I already know.
I'm sorry. I'm worried all day. I don't know about this stuff. Me neither. Girlfriends are weird. I mean, is it weird for you too? Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm still watching that couple. Do you want to just break up and be friends again? Yeah, I like that better. You want to just go catch frogs while in school? There are frogs there? Yeah, you didn't know that. I like a lot of frogs.
And the reason why they'll never get it is because they've never been through anything. When people don't go through stuff in life, they'll never understand what the next person is saying because they never been through nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Have you been in the studio working with bad boy artists before? You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the studio working with the Hood Fellas when they was signed to Bad Boy Records. So, and I legit, man, you could go right now to Bad Boy Records and look on their website and look at the artists that were signed to them throughout the years, and you'll see the Hood Fellas, right? When you hear the Hood Fellas rhyme, man, guys, when I tell you, like, yo, man, the way that those guys rhyme, it doesn't even matter what they say, their flow. Man, when I was in the studio with them, I'm like, holy shit, I couldn't believe what I was listening to. Like, damn. They on the mic like, and I'm on the other side. I'm in the room with the audio engineer. So it's me, Stacks Paper, which is Legend's artist, right? Legend, because the song was for Legend's album. We were in the studio recording Legend's album. Legend's manager was this guy named DC3. You can look him up. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's on Instagram and all that stuff. Hood Fellas, you know what I'm saying? Shalene Thomas, she's the girl who sang the song Uchi Wally for Nas, so she's there. We in that building, we chopping it up. And these guys are in there going, it was two of them. They're going back, they take their turns in the booth. And the way they were rhyming on the drum, like, oh my God, son. Like, real industry artists that really know how to control the microphone. I'm looking through because you know they got the booth, so it's like the glass and all that stuff. So I'm looking through the glass, I'm watching. I'm like, damn. I was nothing at that time. I was literally just starting out with making beats, and that so I literally just starting out. I was working in Photoshop, designing my twin brothers' album covers, and I was working in HTML, JavaScript, CSS, building my twin brothers' website, and I just started working in Fruity Loops 3.0, 3.5, something like that. And I'm at the studio with them, I'm watching these real live artists, man, and their managers there. Like, it's so much stuff that goes on in the music industry. You got, you know what I'm saying, managers, A&Rs at the studios, like recording engineers, mixing engineers. You got vocalists. You got people in the studio that you don't even know who they are. Like, I'm sitting in the studios, and there's somebody sitting over there on the other side, and I don't even know who they are. But they done sang on like 20 records already doing background vocals. The industry is so deep. It's so deep with like so many people working in it. Like I've been through that, man. A lot of the people that come on my YouTube channel and they throw hate comments, they say all this and say all that. They never been through nothing. They never sat next to people who were famous and who recorded, you know what I'm saying, this and that, or bass guitars that played bass on 20, 30, 40 hit records that you will never even see. You only see Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You only see Kanye. You see Just Blaze. You see them. But who else worked on those records? You don't see them. You never been through nothing. You never been in these positions. But it's so easy for people to come on YouTube and throw comments at people. But they never been there. They don't understand real music production, real audio engineering. So, and I get it. I get it. That's why I'm like, all right, whatever, man, whatever. I try to say my piece. I try to say my piece to put people on to game. I try to, man. I try to. But people, they don't get it. They don't understand, man. That's why I want to see a lot of these people. Show me the work. Show me your work. Show me you in a studio working with an artist. Go on your YouTube channel. Show me your videos of you working with artists. Show it to me. Since everybody got something to say, show me your work. Show me that I don't know what I'm saying because you know what you're saying. Right now, if I finish cutting my hair, I go call Legend. I say, yo, Legend, send me some of the video footage from back in the days. Because we got the footage. You got to have receipts. Send me some of the video footage of me when I was called Legacy, not 005 Dynasty, in the studio working with this audio engineer, helping to mix down a record for you, Legend. Give me the footage, and I post it online. I can do that. You can literally go on my YouTube channel right now and see me working in a studio with Q. Q was recording a track for Legend. I'm featured on it rhyming. You can see me in a studio rhyming on a microphone, and Q telling me like, yo, slow it down. Or Q telling me like, yo, all right, we're going to scratch it and do it over. Like, literally, you see me rhyming the whole verse, 16 bars. I finish, I get all happy. Like, damn, I got through that shit. And he's listening to it. He's mixing it. And he fucking scraps the whole verse. In my face, scraps it, just deletes it out of Pro Tools. And he says, do it again. This time when you do it though, I want you to leave out this part. We're going to punch you in on that. It sounds dope the way you're saying it, but we can get it better. Because he's a real producer, beat maker, mixing and recording engineer that's recorded multiple albums for artists in Long Island, New York. So when he's telling me this, even I don't like that he scrapped the verse, I don't like what he's saying, I gotta listen and take heed to what he's saying. Right there on the spot. He told me, yo, this verse is like, twin for life with twin Glocks. There he goes, spin the block. Right there, I'm supposed to say squad up. Squad up. Like, squad up. Like, squad up. Like, stack bundles from 4 Rock, right? I think it's how it is. Twin for life with twin Glock. There you go, spin the block, squad up. Like the riot squad from 4 Rock, like the riot squad from 4 Rock. That stack bundles in the game, right? And stack bundles used to say squad up. So twin for life with twin Glocks. There you go, spin the block, squad up. Like the riot squad from 4 Rock. Legend hit him with the rocket dog, Herbie Hancock pause. Like the 2 hands on a dead clock, we been hot. Coming out the oven like garlic knots. Piss me off, son. Transform like an Autobot. I'm like a rude boy, screaming with the blood clot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rhyming it. I rhyme the whole verse. He like, yo, take out this part. So now I got to hear what he's saying, agree with what he's saying, be able to take out those vocals on the fly. So I'm punching myself in and still remember my cadences, remember my flow. Because remember, I got the whole verse in my head. I'm messing up right now because I haven't rhymed it in a long time. But I got the verse in my head for the studio session. There's no pen and paper right near me. No phone, no nothing. I don't have the verse written down. I don't have the verse in my phone or none of that. So I gotta remember the cadence but I gotta remember the cadences, but with me punching in and out. Twin for life for twin glocks. There he goes, spin the block. Like the riot squad from Far Rock. Legend hit him with the rocket dog. Herbie Hancock pause. But I can't say the pause. Herbie Hancock. Like the 2 hands on a dead clock. We been hot. Coming out the oven like garlic knots. Piss me off, son. Transform like an Autobot. Hum like a rude boy screaming with the blood clot. They all gonna fry dogs similar to tater tots. Make it rain on these dogs like Seattle. And I already told you I ain't never lost a battle. Put a snake in the cage and watch sun rattle. Call me Sergeant Slaughter, how we handle our cattle. Never disrespect me, dog Nims. Bing bong, shells hit harder than Chinese ping pong. Hope I have your attention now. Doorbell ding dong. I'm such a monster. Ape shit, King Kong. So, I gotta run that the way the audio engineer is telling me how to rhyme it. So I'm in the situation. I'm in the game. I'm in the hip hop game. I'm in the hip hop game. And even still, I'm in the hip hop game. I still gotta take heed. I gotta still listen to people. I gotta still understand. It's not all about me and my mindset and what I'm thinking. So a lot of people are not in the game. They don't have what it takes to be in the game. They're not in the game. They don't understand. So that's why I get it when people come with these comments. I get it. I get it. So, yeah. You guys just got a free studio session for me. Rhyming the verse. And that's why I'm saying these guys on YouTube are mad boring. Cause they don't do that. You see them doing this type of stuff? No. You see them cutting their hair on live and rhyming? No. You see stage videos. That's what you see. You see stage videos from these people. Come on, man. Let me read. Hold up. You see stage videos. Let me read what he said. Give him that respect. If I taught a web coding master course based on Ish I learned in 2014, how valuable, useful would that be in 2025? Times change, in my humble opinion. I could easily answer that question for you. So I use information right now that I learned when I was a toddler. Like, guys, like I gotta stand at this toilet and pee, right? That was what 40 years ago when I learned how to pee. Information, real information, key information that helps you with life never goes extinct. Never. It never goes extinct, man. So when I go on my website, and I'm the webmaster, I designed my website, right? And I'm working with HTML. CSS and JavaScript, right? And I'm doing the hypertext markup language, and I'm putting in a URL link, right? The URL link, right? That URL link has not changed since the web and web development. It has not changed. The URL link, you know what I'm saying? HTTP, you know what I'm saying? The two dots, I don't know, the backslashes and all that shit. That link has not changed since the beginning of time. They added to it. You know what I'm saying? You do backslash, then you could start doing all like the blank. You open up a blank window, and you know what I'm saying? You could just, all the shit that you can put. You can put links and images attached to the link and hypertext, and you know what I'm saying? You can make the text scroll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much stuff when it comes to web development that you could do with links now that's added on to the core fundamental. So information that I learned from making music when I was working in a studio in Queens 20 years ago is still relevant today. Because there's certain things that you're gonna use. You might not use the whole thing that you learned, but you might use a little piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, you're gonna, even though the times change, the times don't change so drastically that everything else becomes unavoidable. Like, you void everything else out. You know what I'm saying? You're still going to use information, bits and pieces of it. And on top of that, the information from 20 years ago might be better than the stuff that's happening in 2025. It's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say. It's how you put things out there. It's how you move. It's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm working on a website right now and I'm doing all the coding and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, like, how can I change up my website? How can I do this? How can I do that? I'm like, my mind's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this, but like, I'm thinking about the old stuff. I'm thinking about the new school stuff. I'm putting everything together. Then I make something random. You know what I mean? Like, information is powerful. Information is key. Information is always useful. But that's not my point though. My point is this though. This is my point. The content creation stuff, right? That information is useful. But in what context? When we talk about musical producers in music industry, filming industry, what is a musical producer and what do they do? Does a musical producer get cameras, lighting, good microphones, put it in front of them, and they talk for 15, 20, 30 minutes about the Akai MPC system? Or does a musical producer wait at their studio for artists to come? So now they could get the stem tracks or maybe a 2-track. And they hearing the artist, they're talking with the artist, and then they start working with the artist to produce a record. So as a musical producer, producing records or helping produce records or putting some type of input, or they're orchestrating a record, they're making phone calls and calling this person who does work for hire to come to the studio to play the cello or play the flute or play the trumpet? Or does a musical producer sit there on YouTube and talk about Akai 3.0, 3.5, 4.0 updates? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, like, yo. I know the difference. I lived it. My name used to be Legacy. I was in the studios when I was known as Legacy. When I became 05 Dynasty, I stopped going to the studios because I stopped being in the music industry. I quit the music industry for like 10 years. These guys have been on YouTube for 10 years. I quit the music industry for 10 years. Some of these guys have been on YouTube for like 15 years. Putting out this is what music producers are. This is how we look. This is what we talk about. And some of them might go to the studio once on their YouTube channel. Twice, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference, man. Go look at Ryan Leslie. Go look at Ryan Leslie and how he started on YouTube and what he used to show you. Go look at those videos. Ryan Leslie. All right, let's keep this nice. Then, all right, come on, let's go.
Anyway, I thought his book was so great. I started reading it, and he was in jail. And I thought, what if the jail was made out of cake or something, and he could just eat through the bars and get out? Yeah, like, and what if?
Hey, get your plans. Now, they will actually read the book.
I really think everyone liked my cake jail idea. Wasn't it so funny?
It was pretty funny, but you thought about not saying stuff like that? I don't think everyone can really relate to your sense of humor.
Yeah, but what about a fly jail?
The flies are in a chocolate in a jail.
And then you could just eat right through them.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You can't just throw words at people and hope they stick. Maybe you should look at people who are good conversationalists and try to copy what they do.
Okay, Jeff, I hear you. But what about ice cream cat?
Don't eat me! I'm not eating them.
Don't eat him.
Just give it some thought, okay?
Okay. Rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I object. The jury contemporary on its spectrum.
Okay, Jeff said I gotta find a good conversationalist.
I'm sorry, guys. I want to get through this haircut, so I apologize. You know, I've been talking, so the clippers are getting super hot, and I'm gonna get through this cut. Yeah, nice. So I got video I'm gonna be doing later, so. I want to look alright, you know what I'm saying? You guys alright out there? You guys okay? What's wrong?
I was laying down on a bed.
Okay.
Gina's bed.
Okay.
She comes on the bed I'm lying down on and starts hitting me.
Yo, no. Hey, keep your hands to yourself, man. If you want somebody off of your bed, just speak, converse, that's it. Okay. Okay, separate. Take the time out from each other. That's it, man. All right, so Still there? We still live, y'all? Now I'm talking to the you people on YouTube. Woo. Yeah. So I want to see these musical producers. I want to see them start showcasing real music production, audio engineering in the game, in music. I want to see them go live for 2 hours and they sit in the same chair and they say they're helping y'all. How is that helping you? They're talking like they're helping you, and people will say like, "Oh, those people are helping us." How? They didn't even show you what a capacitor is or was. They're not even showing you like how to go inside a Motif keyboard, open it up, and fix problems. They're not showing you them on the phone talking to a mainstream artist and setting up studio time. They're not showing you them speaking to management that's representing another artist. They're not showing you that. They're not showing you them selling the beat. They're not showing you how to get into the game. Everybody's in the music industry now. But how do you get in the game? So right now, I can't get a Wikipedia page. Because I haven't done anything significant in the game. So I haven't got like a major placement, right? Which is understandable, right? That's the way, that's the system. So that's the system, right? How, are these guys teaching y'all how to do that? I mean, I don't need them to teach me. I already know how to do it myself. I just haven't done it. I haven't gone for placements.
You have two choices. You can either get rid of the board and rejoin society, or you can keep it.
Number two, I'm keeping it.
We good. But all the people that are subscribed to these people, are they helping them in that manner? Are they getting them placements? Are they helping them get in the game? Always clean your clippers. Always clean your clippers. I'm clean them right now, see? Gotta clean them. Always clean your clippers. Actually, unplug your clippers before you clean it. Putting liquid on electric currents is not a great idea. So spray it down. See? Spray it down. Okay. Get it nice and clean, man. Get your clippers clean. I usually have on paper towel. There's no paper towel here, so I use some tissue. Clean your clippers, guys. Clean your clippers. Okay, so now I sprayed it. Make sure you get all up in here. You know what I'm saying? Get all up in there. Clean your clippers. Don't leave dirt and stuff in there. Because dirt turns into like mold and fungus, believe it or not. It can, yeah. Because it's like all this moisture and stuff, this sweat. That's how your clippers get all bad. Clean that. Okay, so you're nice and clean, right? And then from there, you know what I'm saying? Make sure. Pause on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm blowing it out. We're going to pause on that. Woo. Look at that, man. I blew into it, pause, and more dirt came right there. You gotta get that out. You gotta clean your clippers. Usually I use compressed air. Or I don't even, I have like a mini blower I use on this too. Pause. But moving fast. All right, we good. Now, you plug it back in after you clean it. Okay? And make sure you get some of this oil so your blades stay crispy. Turn it on. You put a drop in the middle, drop on the sides, and you just turn it. Like that. Let it go. Check the back, make sure the back is fine. Yeah, put a little drop in the back. But make sure you keep it pointed down. I don't know if you can see this, but this black stuff falling right out. Let me show y'all. It's like black stuff falling right there. So that stuff this is also cleaning your clippers. Getting all the black goop and dirt out of there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it all out, man. Let that run for a little bit. Make sure you keep it pointed down. Because you don't want the cleaner or the oil to go in like deep into the clipper. You can mess it up. So let that run. Okay. Turn it off. I usually use paper towel, but it's in the other room right now, so I don't feel like going. Now I'm just gonna do this, right? Let's clean it off again. And if you want to spray it again, you want to do the whole process over again, you can. So you take this guy, you spray it, clean it again, and then you oil it again. If you want to do it like that. But see, I haven't been cutting my hair a lot, so I'm kind of good. I'm looking inside, I'm checking it. Now, when your clippers come, guys, don't throw everything out and stuff like that. Make sure you pay attention to what comes in the box. Because some boxes, if you get a good enough pair of clippers, they'll come with a guard. I broke a pair of clippers because I dropped them on the floor and the tooth right here, it broke. So I started cutting my hair. I cut myself. I'm like, man, this thing is actually really, really sharp. And it was because it was broken. I was cutting myself with like raw metal. So make sure you get your clippers. Don't throw out the guard. Put the guard over it. Unplug it. Now, I got perfectly greased, you know what I'm saying? Oil, clean clippers that are ready for my next haircut. So look, I just gave you a little lesson right there. And I'm not trying to sell the product. I'm not trying to sell this clipper or the company and say, oh, check for an update and all this and that. I gave you real life information on how to clean and maintain your clippers. I didn't even try to sell you this can. I didn't try to sell you this can or what company, the company that this stuff is, you know what I'm saying, the companies, no, that the oil is made out of, nothing. I'm just giving you real life information. I'm showing you a haircut in real time. That's what I'm saying. That's real life, man. That's not this boring stage content you see on YouTube. I don't know if people are ever gonna wake up, man. I'm just trying to do my part and just give the information the way I know it, man. What you need? Can you use the restroom? Okay. You got it. Yep. I'm just trying to give the information the way that I see it, the way I know it to be. I know audio engineering is not this stuff yet that's on YouTube. I know it's not, man. And you guys know it's not too. Even the people who try to fight me on the subject and try to combat what I'm saying and try to move the needle in a different direction. They know what I'm saying. Everybody knows what I'm saying is real, man. They just don't want to give in. People don't want to give in. That's the problem. They don't want to give in to somebody saying the real. The content creators don't want to give in because it's going to make them look stupid. They're not going to give me my praises and my props for telling you guys what a real audio engineer is and what real audio engineers do. They're not going to do that. They're going to continue to do what they do because it's making money. It's their only way. It's the only way they're surviving. If they have to do real audio engineering on YouTube to survive, a lot of them will fall by the wayside. They didn't even know what real audio engineering is. A lot of these guys are not even real audio engineers. They're not even real producers. That's my point. Like, I'll call them producers because that's what they want to call themselves. They want to call themselves producers because they got equipment and they can make a beat. That's why they call themselves musical producers. Go ahead. But they don't really know what musical they don't know what producing records really is. They don't know what that is. They don't know. And the people who know or think they know or kind of know, they still don't know fully because they don't do it, man. Go ask the guy who got over 100,000 YouTube subscribers if that guy is an audio engineer, a real audio engineer. And he could really mix a full record, man. Everything from scratch. A full mixing of a record. Full mixing. Put the full record together by himself. Full record. Not just like bringing a beat to the studio and let the other mixing engineer take care of that work. They can sit there in front of the SSL console. Real board. Real channel strips. And put together a real album by themselves. The guy who has 1 million YouTube subscribers because they've done all of this promotional videos online and they got all the companies pushing them because they're shilling for the companies, so it goes hand in hand. You find them on all the company websites in those video sections showcasing how to use the product. Put that person in a studio with Dionne Warwick or with like Lionel Richie or with like, I don't know, Adele. Put them in a studio with them and let them work on a full album. Can those YouTubers do that? That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Can they get in there and audio engineer a full album from scratch, working with artists and musicians, and know how to set up microphones, which mics to use on, you know what I'm saying? And how to record it going through this compressor, that compressor, this EQ, that EQ. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then bringing it into their console, and now they start working the board and they start mixing and they start bussing and doing all this and doing all that. Are they doing that on YouTube? That's what I'm saying. They're not. They're not doing that, man. The guys who have all the subscribers in the world, they get all the money, all that, right? All the fame. Are they real audio engineers in the game? And they can go and sit and do that. And if they can, why are they not showing it on their YouTube channels, on their TikToks, on their Instagram, on their Twitch.tvs, on their Thriller, on their Rumble, on their WhatsApp, on their Snapchat, all these social media platforms? Why they're not showing real mixing, recording, mastering, engineering to the masses of people? If they're supposed to be helping them and showing them the game. How come they're not showing them how to sign contracts? What to look for in contracts so they don't sign a 360 deal? Come on, man. When I went to school for music, those contracts have so much lingo in it that trick you, that will have you sign for like 10 years and you don't even know. Because it's the wording. Do you guys got lawyers? Do the content creator tell you to go get lawyers? Do they tell you to make sure that you're registered to all social media platforms so nobody can take your name, take your brand, put out false information about you, act like they're you? Did they tell you to go get your .com? Did they tell you to set up your business? No. They don't tell you nothing legit, man. They tell you like, oh, man, guys, oh shit, son, the guy about to come out with a new NPC, son. And then the thumbnail's like, oh. Come on, man. Man, oh man, I told you guys. You talk to people, they don't hear you, man. They don't hear you. I'm not even gonna dive into that, man. You talk to people, they don't hear you because they don't understand. They don't know. They don't do anything. Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. This is what you do. Get off my live. Cause I don't need you on my live. I'm not on YouTube trying to be YouTube famous and blow up. I'm just putting information out there. And this is for history purposes. This is over 10 years from now. People will see like my mindset and what I was thinking about, what I was doing. You need to come back in here? Okay, I'm done anyway. So that's what these videos are for, right? So get off my live, and this is what you do. You go and you set up your brand, your entity. You go and do what any of these people that you've watched on YouTube have told you. Go do it. Go do it. I want to see you, and you come back to me. You come back to me and show me all the work that you put in the game from all these influencers, no matter if they're Academy Award winning or whatever. The content that they're putting out, go do that content. Go do that content and then come back to me and show me that you are a success story, that you're successful. Do that. I'll be waiting. You go Google search me. I'm not hard to find. I'm 005 Dynasty. You go Google search 005 Dynasty and find me. Go do that. No matter if they have millions of dollars or they got $5, but they got equipment and they're doing content on YouTube. Go do the work that they're telling you and then come back and show me your success story. And I'll give you a round of applause. And I'm going to keep going on with my message. Okay? We'll leave it at that. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. Don't forget to register to 005dynasty.com. Yes, you can do that. I'm still working on the website. I'm still building it. But you can just register and have your account ready to go. So don't forget to register to 005dynasty.com. And don't forget, when you register to 005dynasty.com, you only get one account. You don't get multiple accounts like YouTube and all these other platforms that allow people to troll and be toxic. You get one account. And that one account has to be your brand name. Your brand account. Which means if I Google search you and your brand does not come up, you do not get access to 005dynasty.com. Because on that platform, it's only to help entities that are serious and that are real companies. You're not going to catch people talking about tight beats, free beats, 808 drum packs, and kick drums on 005dynasty.com when the website fully launches it. That's not what that website is for. So if you register to the website, you have to have a company that I can verify before I approve you on the website. Period. So you can register to 005dynasty.com. You could Google search me. I got more than two Google pages now. I got a Google page for my company. I have a Google page for me as an artist. Then I also have a Google page for my other entities that fall up under the umbrella of 005 Dynasty Enterprises. So anyway, I got stuff to do today because I'm always moving and doing stuff. I'm not gonna do the YouTube content creation stuff. I'm just doing a live today. That's it. Just quick. And I got a video to shoot later. But I got some stuff to do in the real world, and I'll catch you guys later with a video. But other than that, man, I'm doing the real world stuff. There's a real world out here. I think people forget. Anyway, I'll catch you guys and girls later. Thank you guys for coming in and watching me do my haircut and, you know, talk with you guys. And yeah, man, boring. No, producers. Yeah, producers in 2025 are boring, and they are not showing real mixing, mastering, recording, audio, engineering in the game. They're not, man. They are not. They're showing what they need to show to capitalize monetization. That's what they're doing. They're not really showing you the real game. All the nuances. Everything that happens in the game. And if you think they are, go watch them and don't come over here. This channel is not for you. This channel is for people who want to understand there's another way to life than what people are putting in front of you. This is your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me.